So, Seth, let me ask you this, though, man.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people are saying that Sugar Ray Leonard did the same thing. Sugar Ray Robinson did the same thing. And nobody criticized those two guys for jumping up in weight to fight the best in their respective divisions. More specifically, nobody criticized Marvin Hagler for fighting Sugar Ray Leonard at 160 while he just came out of retirement. So, playing devil's advocate again, they're saying nobody criticized these guys, so why should we criticize Triple G and Kell Brook?
You know what? With those guys, I'm going to have to go back and look at the circumstances. But I do know that Marvin Hagler was trying to fight Sugar Ray before he retired, after he retired. He didn't care. He just wanted to fight him. And I also believe when a fighter retires and he comes back, it's pretty hard to get down to the weight that he was originally fighting at, especially if he's been gone for more than a year.
Right.
I mean, that's pretty tough. But with respect to this fight, like I said, if they want to do it, then go ahead on and do it. The only, like I said, my thing is, I'm real big on fighter safety, and I just don't like guys doing shit like this. To me, it looks like a money ploy more than anything. There are a lot of guys at 54 that Golovkin could have chose if he wanted to choose a guy from a smaller weight division. But it just seems like this is all for the money. You mentioned earlier the market that they're appearing to is, Brooks' market. It's going to be overseas. It's going to be in the UK. I'm not mad at him for that.
Right.
But I don't think if this is HBO pay-per-view, this fight does very well. A lot of people that know boxing know that Brooks 147-pound fighter.
It's going to be Sky Sports. Sky Sports.
Okay. So I mean, we know where the dollars from this fight is basically coming from.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? I would have much rather seen a Erislandy Law fight, but it is what it is.
All right. Bo, let me have it, man.
Check this out. The reason why we have what's going on is because boxing used to be the business, now the business is fucking boxing.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
That's what's going on, right? That's why you have this. Guys want the big payday with the least amount of risk, and if they're gonna take that risk, they want an even bigger goddamn payday for taking that risk.
Right.
Okay, that's number one. To Seth's point about when a guy is out for a year, it's hard for him to make weight. Floyd Mayweather's proof of that because he was out, came back, and he couldn't make weight for Juan Manuel Marquez.
Absolutely.
Okay, but also you have to look at Sugar Ray Leonard and Kell Brooks. Really? Really?
I told you. I asked the questions to play devil's advocate. I'm just waiting on the right responses.
Sugar Ray Leonard, Kell Brooks. Motherfucker, are you serious?
Hell yeah.
That type of a comparison with me. Okay? Yep. You just gave me the name of a C-level fighter, right? That rocked Kell Brooks. Name me a C-fucking-level fighter, okay, with the exception of Bruce Finch with the eye, but name me a C-level fighter that we seen Sugar Ray Leonard have a problem with.
C-level?
Yeah.
None.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, so don't Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson, no. Don't do that, okay?
Hey, that's what these motherfuckers are saying. A lot of the Triple G supporters, these are the things that I'm seeing out there. I'm seeing that, hey, we didn't criticize those guys. Why are we criticizing Triple G and Kell Brook?
Well, the reason why you seen it because they got to defend this shit because it's their favorite fighter.
Okay.
And I say this all the time. Do not invest any emotion, personal emotion, in any of these guys.
Right.
They are human beings just like me and you.
Right.
When you invest personal emotion, it's hard for you to see shit straight up for what it is.
I mean, don't be a fucking follower. That's all that means.
Right.
Don't follow these motherfuckers. They don't know you. I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is, but the bottom line still is this, though. Gennady Golovkin, listen, at this point, people have to understand, it is about the money. Don't tell me it's not. It is about the money because Gennady Golovkin got 10 fucking years in the sport. Okay? Now, not to no fault of his own, he does not have that big name on his resume. So right now, 10 years, he's 34. He's got another 3 good years in him. Tom Laughlin got to get some kind of big money
put
for
somebody
him.
in there, yeah.
Right.
You're
So
right.
I'm not mad at them because at the end of the day, and I'm on record as saying this, Arnello, Jacobs, Billy Joe Saunders, motherfuckers didn't want it.
Pussy.
Right.
That's
So
what it
not,
is.
Yep.
That smell? Yeah, that's what it is. Okay? It's not his fault that Cotto, Sergio, he never got a chance to get that big fight because that's when it's for legacy. Because trust me, if Cotto or Sergio would have fought him, they'd have took peanuts to fight him because that would have been for his legacy. But you can't tell me what Golovkin once said when he first mentioned how Kell Brooks was too small. His exact words was, "My focus is the middleweight division."
Yeah, he did say that.
You can't do that and then fight Kell Brooks. And fighting Kell Brooks in no way makes me feel like you're close to unifying the fucking 160-pound division.
Well, let me play devil's advocate on that. The reason why he can't unify 160 is because of what we just said. Pussy. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, what should he do? Should he move down? Should he move up? Or should he stay there?
What? There's a move he can do and it was done before. Fight Billy Joe Saunders, fucking #1 contender. The #1 contender for Billy Joe Saunders title, fight him.
Okay.
And see what the WBO do after that. If they want to make him the mandatory, see what happens. If they say we ain't making you the mandatory, then you say, okay, well we fought the #1 contender for his title. Let's move on, because that's what Andre Ward did. Fight the #1 contender for the title. Let's see what happens.
Right.
Now, should he move up or down? I'm under the impression that a fighter should only move up or down if he wants to. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
Yeah.
But if you don't move up and you have no challengers at the weight you're at, don't tell me you're the best or a top 5 pound for pound, and understand that your resume will forever come under question.
Like his top 5 pound for pound status is basically primarily coming from the fact that niggas fear him at 160. They're like, oh, these guys you would have already beaten, but they so pussy that you can't fight them, so we're gonna reward you. That's basically.
That's really what it is.
That's basically what it is.
And I'm gonna say something else too. This fight with Brooks blows a theme out of the water because everybody kills me when they say this. Well, Lara don't want it. Otherwise, how come he didn't send him a contract? That's not how the shit works, and we know that.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
first of all, Tom Loeffler sent Eubank Jr.'s team and Kell Brooks' team the fucking contract. So we already know that doesn't work. See, a lot of these motherfuckers out there that support Triple G, the first thing they like to say when credible fucking opponents are calling this man out is, hey, well, they didn't write him a contract. They didn't send me. Nigga, that's not how this shit works. It's fucking mutual. You know what I'm saying? If fighter A is like, hey, bitch, I want to fight you, and fighter B accepts a challenge, they go to the fucking negotiation table. That's the next step. That's exactly what the fuck Triple G just did with Eubank Jr., and that's exactly what the fuck he just did with Kell Brook. What the fuck are you talking about?
But you can't tell me Arizona Lara did not deserve some kind of consideration.
Yeah.
See, and this is why I have a problem when Dan Rafael says nobody wants to see 3G versus Lara. Well, who the fuck wants to see him fight motherfucking Brooks? Or who the fuck wants to see him fight a welterweight?
A welterweight.
Word
Okay.
life. Word
Right,
life.
that's what I'm saying. Like, who wants to see him fight a welterweight? The problem you have is a lot of these writers and fans, they got so much that they give them the excuse. And as long as those excuses are being thrown out for the fighter, we're never going to get him to make these go for broke greatness type fights like Andre Ward is doing.
Yeah.
Or
Absolutely.
listen, and and this goes back, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna stop.
Okay.
When they wanted Andre Ward to fight Kovalev, what did Andre Ward say? Bring that ass.
Bring that ass.
They wanted Terrence Crawford to go for Postal. Terrence Crawford said,
Bring that ass.
bring that ass. Okay? When even Lomachenko with Nicholas Walters, he said, fine, bring that ass.
Bring it.
Yep.
So why is it with Gennady Golovkin, oh, no, we don't want nobody bringing the ass to him. That's bullshit, man.
Yeah, I feel that. And the funny thing is about that Laura situation that we just mentioned, not only did he not get any type of consideration, but he was highly disrespected with Abel Sanchez's remarks about how Willie Monroe has a better fan base than him. I mean, I just finished.
Yeah.
I'm done right there. I mean,
Yeah.
Willie Monroe has never headlined a motherfucking pay-per-view in his life. That nigga will never headline a pay-per-view, but he has more fans than Arislandi Laura. What the Fuck
This is
outta
the
here,
same.
man.
This is the same Abel Sanchez. Remember the same Abel Sanchez that said after Andre Ward beat Sullivan Beretta, who said, "Well, it was only 10,000 people here, but I wish Andre Ward the best."
Fuck outta here, bro. Anyways, all right, that's gonna conclude this segment. YouTube, let us know what you think. Is this a cherry pick? Do you agree with the fan perception that we talked about in this video? And do you actually compare this fight to a Canelo matchup? Do you think it's exactly the same? Do you think it's different? Let us know. I want to thank my man Bo once again. Congratulate my man on his new channel. And I want to direct all the traffic that I'm getting here to my man's show, because we keep it thorough, we keep it real, and we only talk the truth, and we don't fucking sugarcoat shit. So do what you do. This is real talk for real fans. 1.